wrestled a who's who of independent wrestlers all over the place. That's beyond dispute. But you know who else has? So does Darian Bengston. I mean, both these guys have beaten top guys from all over the scene. And I mean, when you really think about it, I think you can honestly say that this is as much of a pick'em as the last match. And I'm going to let you in a little secret. Back at ETU versus Dragon Gate, WrestleMania weekend this year, I sat up in the Crow's Nest, the Eagle's Nest at the H2O Wrestling Center, Kevin Hogan Memorial Hall, and I was up there with a guy named Darian Bengston, and we watched Marcus Mathers wrestle Dragon Kid in an absolute barn burner of a match. So I happen to know that Darian was scouting even back then. This was a match he's had his eye on for quite some time, and he's defending the title. Look, we could have a new champ, legit, because Mathers is 100% legit. This is a guy that could walk out with those belts tonight.
Yeah, for some people, they would have Marcus as the heavy favorite, just based off how much they've seen Marcus, and I cannot argue that because of what you've only seen. That's all you can know. But Darian Bengston lives up to that package, that just very unconventional, everything he does, but it's all for a reason, Dylan. Everything setting 3-4 steps ahead traps.
I would say this. I would say if this was taking place in TWE, I would consider Darian the favorite.
Without a doubt.
Almost without question, because
yes.
just in that building has been so unbeatable. But while it is for the TWE title, he doesn't really have home field here. This is
not
more,
at all.
You know, obviously he got a great reaction. He's, nice evasion. Oh, he held on.
Held on.
Bonobo, shoot that three. That's like Steph Curry range.
No, that's Caitlin Clark range.
Oh, fair.
Further. That's just a fact.
Nice evasion.
Thanks, saying, come on.
Roped him in. Little razzle-dazzle there. Oh, Mathers just...
He has the ball?
He blocked it.
That was Ben Wallace. Marcus Mathers got the ball. I got the rock now.
Oh, come on.
Hey. He went full Bryce Harper.
I was giving him the knee. That's what Darian did to him a moment ago. Well.
Too good. Darian Bengston, too good. Do not play his game. Marcus Mathers, you got to do what you're doing. You do all this little stuff that Darian does, that Darian sets those traps like I just said, and you've got him laying on you right now, wearing on you a little bit, and Darian just having a blast, Dylan.
Yeah, and he's better when he gets in that mode, but I got to be honest with you. I think Mathers, one of the very few wrestlers on the independents who I think's creativity and dynamism at the very least rivals Darian.
Yes.
So this is, again, a difficult matchup, I think, for both competitors here. Both of them outstanding in their own right. Mathers a little bit more aggressive. And honestly, as the challenger for the title, that makes sense to me. Again, you don't necessarily have to like the strategy, but I get it. I mean, Mathers has won so many titles. If he were able to get this, he'd be a major Southeastern championship.
I was going to say, he's in no match does Marcus feel like the challenger. He's the champion in every match, even for titles he does not have.
It's a great point. Going all the way up, big crossbody.
Shout out to Philly gear, alternate colors. Man, those jerseys are super hard, can't lie.
Mathers, looking like a young, unbearded Wild Thing Mitch Williams here tonight.
So good. So good.
He's got that arm wrapped up.
It's all Mathers right now, Dylan. I mean, this is all Marcus. That quick, too. And how many matches have we called of Darian's last year? I don't know. I couldn't tell you many where he was in a situation like he is right now.
Not a ton. I mean, I can tell you that. Oh, look at the delay on this. Mathers making him think about it. Grabs that far hand and just drops.
Traps him. Yep. Does not get any better. Now, that's a big target for Mathers. Right to it, Dylan. Right to it.
Look at the eyes of Mathers. Mathers was laser focused there. As Darian is wincing on the canvas, Mathers is laser focused. Now, he's getting a little bit distracted here, but this, again, this speed, I think, that one was on point.
So if Mathers wins, is he on the show tomorrow?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, have to be.
I'm going to say yes. As the TWE matchmaker, I'll pay what I have to pay. We'll honor that, and he'll wrestle. He'll defend the title against Finesse.
I'm here to ask questions, Dylan, and I know you'd be the one to know.
He's the champ. I got no choice.
Big knee. Mathers has slowed this down to a crawl, and that's something that he does so well. Again, we talk about changing levels, changing that speed, the acceleration, putting it in second gear, slowing it back down to go back up. Marcus does all those things so well.
Darian,
right.
Yeah, he's trying to create some space there just to move. So, Bengston, so much of his offense is about getting people to react to feints. And that's really hard to do when you're on the canvas, getting chopped or having your arm ripped apart.
Reminder, this was a non-title match. Darian Bengston came out and demanded essentially to put the undisputed title on the line.
I was shocked, but I do have a relationship with the champ where it's one of these things where it's so important to him to be a fighting champion. You know that, Mose.
It very much is.
And I pretty much let him do what he wants with those within reason, but he's kind of put me in an awkward position here because Mathers is not officially booked tomorrow. So, but we'll cross that bridge if we get to it, I guess. Right now, that arm of there's so much impact on that Mose.
It is. It's a huge question mark. With every shot, that question mark gets bigger and bigger for the TWE undisputed champion, Darian Bengston.
Now, nice up and over.
Big desperation moment for Bengston. Oh,
around the world.
Putting it together a little bit is Darian.
Up and over again.
Chef's kiss.
Stuck the landing.
Crowd goes crazy.
That arm still bothers him a lot. He's got to start thinking about how to close this thing. Up and over. Down. Rode him down into a come on. 2 out.
Oh,
Thought
so
he had
close.
him. Thought he had him.
Little whisper there, trying to get the dub. Not enough.
Good officiating there, right there on top of things.
Yeah, shout out all the officials here on Action Wrestling. Very proud to have this batch to keep everything in order in there. And right now, Darian Bengston.
I think he's calling for that East Ender.
I believe you're right, Dylan Hells.
Mathers. Oh, great evasion from Marcus Mathers. Stuck him. He's going to keep with it. Rewind, stunner off the ropes. Got him hooked in the waist and down again. Bridge. 2, he's got the great. Oh,
Dylan.
He snuck a high cradle with the far hand, and I thought that was going to give him that necessary extra piece of leverage he needed. That was awfully close.
We were about a half second away from Dylan Hells having that meme moment, looking in the mirror going, how dare you let this happen?
Look, I respect Marcus Mathers. I think he would be a great TWE champion, but I don't feel like opening up my checkbook on less than 24 hours notice for anybody.
We got to get flights, baby. Darian up, but he is Rock Dylan and the challenger. Maybe looking to end this.
Look at that school. He's like to use that cutter out of that position. No. Bengston had it scouted. Gonna hook him in. Punch him. Going straight for that cover. 2 dead. He had him dead center.
Bengston not slowing down.
Oh, he's got to be thinking East Ender again, but that arm's still bothering him. The issue is anytime he starts to feel that fire, he starts to feel it in his joint, it's hitting that arm too, Mose. And there's no way psychologically that's not affecting the champ.
Got to power through, got to fight through. Got to put Marcus Mathers down. That's all Darian Bengston is thinking. He may very no.
Got him.
Mathers too good.
Pops up. Cut it.
Oh my God.
And do a cover. 2. Wow.
Do we have a replay? No, we just got 2. We got a 2.
I do think I actually stood up.
You did.
And I do think that was in fact the 2. But that was also about as close as it gets in a professional wrestling contest to 3. And if you're the champion right now and you're even cognizant, you got to do something and you got to do it quick because that arm is hurting and the rest of the body's fading. And you're in there with a guy that when it comes to championship rounds and big fights against big opponents is as good as anybody in the entire wrestling business today.
And that man's saying it's time, but Darian up to his feet. Mathers still going.
Again. Oh, I thought he might go for East Ender, but no. Meat on meat and again.
Let's go.
I'm not sure who's getting the best or worst of this thing right now.
We are, because those two, every second hurts more than the last right now.
Mathers he's out on his feet, but.
Ooh.
They're trading.
just fighting in a phone booth right now. All Bengston Mathers eating a lot, Dylan.
That flurry. Nice evasion. Big shotgun drop. Kick it up. Oh, I think he was trying to hook him for a cutter again. Bengston had it scouted around the world. Hooks him with a high cradle. No. Oh, he's going for that East Ender to the back. No. Nice hook kick. That was like a heel.
Yeah, all the way around.
East Ender.
Done. Done. Done.
That's it. What a barn burner, Mose. Match 3. What a title fight here in Sharpsburg tonight.
Just about any other night, that could have been our main event. Not supposed to be a title match. Didn't need those stakes, but when it did get taken there, both raised the game up, and Marcus Mathers 2, 3, 4 times very nearly left